Welcome back. We're on the Unorthoblocks server. I'm just over here grabbing some mail out of my mailbox. Mighty High left me a few gifts, which I appreciate. Thank you, Mighty. So while I am over here, I'm going to take a look around, see what I can find. Now this is interesting. Looks like we got a bunch of protesters. Protesting corporations or something? I sense an opportunity to maybe make a few bucks if I move my car over here. Okay, so let's empty this out. What? Who bought all my stuff? Holy cow, am I in candid camera? Is this a joke? Or is that one fun? I can't believe someone bought all those. Well, I'm going to dismantle the car here. Of course, now that I've got money, I could actually pay someone to do it. But I'll do it myself anyhow. So we're going to take the car apart, and we're going to drive it over and park it in a new spot here. So I'm going to build it right here. I've got a good spot here where it's not sticking out into the street or anything. So it's kind of unobtrusive, and I'll move it if anyone complains. But I'm hoping I will get some overflow from these picketers and some sympathy and a few diamonds this way. So this is looking pretty good. All I need to do is stock it up, put some signs, and then I can be on my way. And to finish up, one last thing I've got. One of my favorite new features is to be able to stain these signs. So we turn these white, you can actually read them. And then I've already filled the chest up with potions and books and stuff, so hopefully I will make a little cash. So next up, I am adding yet another house for my villagers. Starting to get overcrowded, so I thought a good place for them would be next door. The real reason I was building another house here is because I needed a cleric. Because I've got a lot of zombie flesh left over from my makeshift mob spawner. And I can trade that with the cleric to get some emeralds and then get some other stuff. So I think we'll go over here, do some trades, and then I will take you on a tour of the inside of the house just so you get a good look at it. So here we are at the new house. I think that came out pretty good with the little edges and stuff on it. And then I did the little checkerboard flooring. So I was looking to put the brew stand in here because I need a cleric because I have a lot of extra zombie flesh left over from my spawner. So I figured that'd be a good way to get some emeralds as they just go marching on through. I tried setting this up here on top of a slab, but for some reason the villager would just stand up here. You stand basically right on this block right here and try and get to the brewing stand, but couldn't reach it. But as soon as I put it on the floor, he was able to get to it. It's kind of weird. I've never, who knows what villagers do? They are insane anyhow. So what else? Oh, I've got the, oh, here we go. Since these guys are here, we can look at them. So this guy has rotten flesh. It goes up and down depending on how much I trade with him. But he's also got, I can get some glowstone, so I don't have to go wandering around the Nether because I keep dying every time I go in the Nether. And then in bottles of enchanting, which I don't really need. They're kind of cool though. And 4 scoots for an emerald. I don't think so. Rabbit foot? Look how hard it is to get a rabbit's foot. And you only get 2 emeralds for 2 of them? 1 emerald for 2 of them. That's crazy. But these are the trades, the good trades right here. And then this guy, this is the one I like. Bricks. Not the clay ball one, but this guy really is, I'm not getting any emeralds from, but I'm getting the bricks because the bricks are like non-renewable. You got to find a swamp, you got to dig up clay, you got to cook them. Or I can just give them emeralds and get 10 of them. So that's, I think, that's a pretty good trade, I think. Because it's one of those non-renewable resources. And then got a bunch of quartz from him. And these are all, 1 emerald for 1 block. I don't think that's bad, considering I can get, emeralds from this guy, and I can get emeralds from the paper traders over there. So this is the guy that has the stone cutter, so... And then up here, I was only going to make this a 1-story building and then kind of change my mind halfway through and put a stair in there. And then, of course, I ran out of headroom when I was coming up the stairs, so I had to kick this out. So it's kind of like it's not a dormer, I'm calling it a pseudo-dormer. So that about wraps up everything we need to see in this house. Well, that was so much fun, though. I'm going to add another house. So one more house done. Tried to go with a different footprint this time just to get a different look. Got the path out here, I think. That's not too bad. I need to bone meal. You know, just some of this to give it a little bit of life. And then I was thinking here... Oh. Jeez. Guess I was in their way. Through here... Okay, I think that worked. Like that. And stick a few branches off of it. Oh, I need some... Oh, I do need some birch leaves. Okay, if I stick some leaves like that. Maybe one there. Just want to give it a little bit of life. Maybe put there, and I think I can put a rose over here. Kind of bone meal around here. I want to do the same thing here, right here. Just stick a few leaves around here. And boy, that natural leaves at the top are just kind of ugly. Yeah, it needs to come out a bit like that. Oh, a little bitter. Trees are sometimes very difficult to get right. And then sometimes you just go dinking around with them too much and you make a big mess. Which I'm trying to avoid. Okay, that'll have to do for now. I may get rid of it and put a natural one in there. See if I can get a big natural one to grow. So if we go in here, I put a lectern and a loom in here. That way I'll see if I get another librarian and a shepherd. I don't know what the shepherd gives me. We've got the beds going here. I didn't originally start with the fireplace, but it seems to work. Plus I've got all those bricks I can use. So I think this guy is the same one. Yeah, he's the same one I had before. And these fishermen are all stuck in on these barrels over here. I'd have to get rid of those to change them. I've got one little touch I want to do, but I need to get some sleep first. Okay, I just had it overhang. Added an overhang to the edge of the roof, and I think that helps out. And if I stop from wandering in these silly bushes, I'll be fine. we have that. Something about this front end bothers me, but I don't know what I'm going to do about it. I'm going to have to think about that. Well, before I wrap things up for today, I've got one last little thing I wanted to do. So I've got that beehive that Lady Beckzilla gave me. So I think a good place for it will be right over here. It's kind of a natural little park area. Too small to build a house, so we're going to put the beehive right here, and we will see how this works. So I dug out a little hole and put my fireplace in there with the trapdoor over it. And then if I open the trapdoor, it'll let the smoke out. And that will soothe the bees so I can harvest the honeycomb and honey and that kind of stuff. Oh, and there we go. We have our bees. Hopefully they won't run away. So now they're just going to float around all these flowers I've made sure I put around here. Oh, look at it. Got pollen already. Come on. Come on. Where's he going? Okay, he's coming back. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Well, that is it for today. I want to encourage you to go down in the description below and check out the other Unorthoblocks server members. And until later, I will say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed and come back and catch the next one. Bye-bye.